of TCR Season 9 preseason testing. This is Kitten Petter coming to you from sunny southern Illinois, the Riviera of the Midwest. I'm joined by reigning Golden Champion Swarner. Swarner, say hello to the fans, all your loving Swarnerites out there.
Yeah, howdy. Glad to be here for a second consecutive day.
Yeah, you really knocked it out of the park last night. I think everybody was getting a lot of great info.
Draw, man. It's addictive.
It sure is. Today is going to be a little bit different from last night, but we do have a full 20-man lobby, as opposed to pretty much the polar opposite of what we had yesterday. It's just going to be a 30-minute practice session, same thing that we did last week, and not like yesterday where we had a little 25% race to cap it all off. We just love watching the silver guys race so much that we had to give them a special day. Got a mix of golden and platinum guys. You yourself are a mixture of golden and platinum. So how do you see this all shaking out?
I'm looking for some decent times. I think it'll be close for most of the grid. Of course, we got AA in the lobby, so you know he'll be second and a half ahead of the field. But I mean, other than that, I see a whole bunch of competitive flat times, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we are still reeling from last Thursday where AA put in a massive lap, a 117.9 around Spain, Barcelona, Catalonia circuit. Let's see if he can do something similar today. AA is he's partially Hungarian, so just like last week, it's a bit of a home race for him. He won both rounds in the F2 off-season championship last week. As we've already got a caution.
Yeah, another guy I'm looking out for is Giant Johnson Alex. There you go. You know, he's been one of the fastest guys in the league, but he's coming back after a bit of an absence with us. I wonder what kind of laps he can put together.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's just Giant Johnson Alex does not really come off the tip of the tongue too well. So I'm just gonna keep referring to him as Destiny until he changes it back. So hopefully a little bit of peer pressure he is 119.1. Yeah, 119.168.
Well, 3/10 faster than AA there. So
yeah, maybe he is on the mediums. He is on the mediums. Let's get some of this lap data going.
Oh yeah.
Here, I guess since it's a test session and we're not racing at Hungary this year, are we? Swarner?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think we are either. Which is good news for most of the people in the field. But yeah, so I don't think there's really too big of a deal involving showing the telemetry for this track. Similar to last week in Spain. WB in the comments, he says, I got sidelined, triple frowny face. Sorry, B. He also says, what up, Kitten and Swarner, my arch enemy. Strong words from the peanut gallery.
I mean, I wouldn't call him an enemy, but I mean, definitely a rival, maybe. That's probably the word you're looking for.
More of a frenemy.
Yeah.
Talking about the 2004 classic Mean Girls starring Lindsay Lohan. Secret, he goes up to a 117.8 on those mediums, obviously outpacing Giant Johnson Alex, Destiny, excuse me, by 1.3 seconds. As Bam Bam goes up into P2 with a 118.9. That's an incredible lap.
Head first in a wall. I don't know about that one.
He's doing his best Vettel impression here.
Yeah, unlucky number 13.
I give him a 9.6 for effort, and it looks like this is like a
no, he just got DQ'd.
Oh no, yeah, I think Secret must have put something else on. It should have only been on corner cutting. Toth with the might have to come back tomorrow. is Clueless. Clueless is he is in the grass. That looks like on the outside of turn 4. That must have been a high speed brown pants moment for Clueless.
I think we've all been there, especially at this track. There are several sections on the track where it can just snap and then you're in a wall or in the grass. Monaco
Yeah.
without the barriers, as they say.
It happened to me during qualifying on my outlap last year. It was not fun. As we caught a little bit of fire up, he is struggling right now. He's already had a couple of off-track excursions here in the first 6.5 minutes. Erect, ooh, just caught the end of a power slider on the final corner. That was nice from Erect, looking like Ken Block.
Maybe
He's,
not the right cars to be doing that in, but
probably
more
not.
power to them. More power to them.
Probably not, but I mean, Codemasters makes rally games too. It's just putting a little bit into everything. Kev Berge is back after a year-long, how do you say, shadow ban? He was shadow banned for about a year. After a couple of pretty egregious mistakes in the first couple races of season 7. I think including one of those was with you in China, if I remember that correctly. But yeah, he was basically playing pinball, and now Team Quebec has another person to lift up whatever the Quebec flag is.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a big clan, but he was, he's quick, but
Yeah.
a little on the aggressive side, such as most with the exception of Be Good Fever. I'd say all of Quebec, the Quebec squad is a little on the aggressive side, but there's nothing wrong with Will.
I mean, they've been fighting for independence for over 200 years, so
yeah.
I don't blame them. Ultimate is in P9 right now. We'll get back up to the top in a second, but looks like Sequit is so comfortably in first place. Kayochin? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I
how to
haven't seen him
pronounce
before, but that helmet is a little vibrant.
Yeah, it's very vibrant, making me feel younger. It is. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never heard of him. No offense, Kayochin. Really, until about 5 minutes before we went live. But he said that he needed an invite, so I was like, okay, I'll add you. And here he is.
Get him on in here.
He did a 119 on the hard, so not really a bad lap from him, all things considered. M9H, believe. Where was M9H? Was he in? Did he do some golden races last year? I believe.
I think he might have showed up at the end of the year, but I do think he is trying to go full time this year. So we'll see where he can pan out for all this.
We got another incident here in Sector 2, it appears. Trying to catch the end of it is India. India could not quite... he's managing his way through traffic right now. Looks like he's about to put on a hot lap on the mediums.
We do have two guys out on hards. We got Fire Up, or out on sauce, my bad. Fire Up flows on outlap, and then we got Red Wing. Also on sauce. I think he'll be the first one to set a lap out on the sauce.
Well, as you said that, Lucking actually just set the first lap on the softs. Still 2/10 behind Sequit, but I mean that's typically just going to be the difference between most golden and platinum drivers. Let's see if he can get anything else out of his tires on the second lap.
Yeah, I don't think he has the ERS to do anything with that one.
Probably not. I guess that was an out-and-out qualifying lap. Yeah, fitted. It's been on there for a lap already. I think that was a quality lap. Is Kayochin with a 118.068. The new guy coming in with a P3 so far. Only about 5/10 off of where Lucking You Up is on the softer compound. And it looks like he's gonna head back to the pits. Double A on an outlap on those mediums. If you watched last week, you know he likes to work hard, medium, soft. and I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty good lap.
I tend to agree with you there. We also got Destiny, also going out on a set of softs though, so we'll see if he can
And
beat that good time by Secret.
Going to ride along with him on that main straightaway. I think that is someone off in sector. Was that sector 1?
I think it was just a little bit of courtesy moving out the way.
Yeah, see, I'm still just kind of thinking about last night where there were just seemingly endless yellow flags with less than half the people participating.
Red Wing did go only, what was that, 12, 13 100ths of a second by lucking up on his soft run. So not too bad of a lap.
That's pretty strong. Red Wing came in last year. Not gonna lie, I wasn't too thrilled with him after Coda. Kind of held me up for a bit, but then Freeze told me that he's a little bit older. So, you know, I think this might be his first league racing experience. No grudges, Red Wing. Unless you're from Detroit, then I have a big grudge with you. I really want to see Secret. Okay, Secret's on the outlap on those mediums. I'm still on Destiny, just seeing where. Oh, he's gonna go, and I think he must have been validated. Airborne in P6 on the mediums. Pretty strong, 118.6. He's trying to make it into platinum, but I think you and I both know that's not going to happen.
I'm not going to tell him that personally, but...
this isn't personal. He's not going to watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Double A did do a 118.2. That's still only good enough for 5th. Let's check all these cautions.
It looks like he's running high ERS. Might just be my steering wheel data being messed up, but no, he is only in a high, so maybe
I think these are actual. I think these are actual racing laps that he's doing. He's balancing the ERS around 60%. Around the corner is obviously optimal room to save that, to harvest the energy with the amount of slow areas on this track. Very twisty, because this is a great shot right here on the outside of the penultimate hairpin. Yeah, as we stand right now, Sequid lucking you up. Oh, there's Double A. Into the 118 flats, still 2/10 off of Sequid. Gotta say, I think Secret might have been on a quali lap whenever he did it, but he's going back out once again.
Kev Berge on a soft lap is about to complete it. He looks pretty alright.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much Kev Berge's been playing. I don't think I was ever friends with him on here until today, so I haven't really been able to.
Yeah, he's been in a couple of 5-lappers.
Haven't been able to chart how much he's been playing. That said, 66. Kev Berge, some people might say he's the devil, but I need to throw an extra 6 on that side pod. But
questionable number choice there.
He knows what he's doing. Either that or he's just a big fan of Jaromir Jagr, which, I mean, who isn't? That was a hockey. That was Jaromir Jagr, your favorite hockey player of all time.
Oh yeah.
Kyochin? Kyochin? I really need.
I think you're butchering it worse every time.
I need that. I mean, I'm gonna wait for him to go ahead and give me the Merriam-Webster layout for the pronunciation of his name, because I mean it could really go like a lot of different ways. But he's into sector 3 now, rounding.
I think his lap is invalidated.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't see his little numbers on his steering wheel, which is a telltale sign. But maybe he is, because he hasn't pulled into the pits.
Yeah. Man, he's completely out of the ERS is faulting, and
Oh,
there he goes,
wow.
17.3 on the softs. That is a great lap from the the K-man.
That's about where I'm expecting all our kind of like mid tier platinum, top tier golden drivers to be. So I'd say that's a good benchmark for everyone else to try to aim for.
Ooh, and it looks like, unfortunately for M9H Racing, looks like Ko Chin is kind of in his way there. Well, Chin is kind of winding down on his in lap. Is airborne, getting loose, coming out of that fast right-handed section. There he is
Oh,
again. He's running extremely low rear downforce. It would appear. Um, Definitely squirming all over the place. Let's see what kind of lap
um,
that is, but oh yeah, there he goes again, twitching. Yeah, it's definitely invalidated. Yeah, no, maybe not.
Giant Destiny did end up beating sequence time by 2/10 on the mediums while we were on board with KO Chin.
Kyochi sounds like a
Yeah, I mean, we need to
sounds like
get
a
W
Pokemon.
in here.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll nail it first try.
sure. I think Destiny is actually on just normal. You know, he's got a couple laps in there. Doesn't look like he's really burning his ERS like it's a quality lap, but I
Yeah,
am
he's been
wrong.
on it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm kind of caught that late. Is see if we got any action down the field. Fire up flow. Was it him or was it Jippo last week? I think it was. I think it was Jippo. I always mix them up because both their names start with F. Um, Only one of them has Esteban
Whoa,
Ocon. Oh gosh.
you just lost it.
Yeah, only one of them has Esteban Ocon with an XX Tension haircut as their avatar on Discord. That's
I think that's Jippo.
yeah, that's not fire up flow. Um, but yeah, some of these guys are trying out for golden. I think, no offense to them, but I think they're probably better suited sticking another year in silver, where there's probably not going to be a dominant driver like Chargers was last season. But what do I know?
Yeah, after watching that race yesterday, it looked like D Swish had it in the bag, and then messed up at the end of the race, and then Mr. Sir Charles out of nowhere taking that one. So I could agree with the fact that it could be a mixed bag of who gets the best strategy or doesn't wreck for race wins and silver.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I mean, with that, I think there are a lot of guys, and that's not even counting the new people that I think Freeze has uncovered out in the wilderness of five lappers
Yeah,
this
scary
off
place.
season. Yeah, scary place. But he is. I think he has found some people to hopefully populate that grid up a little bit more than usual. As Double A letting everybody by, and there's his teammate, the other Haas of Red Wing, and he's just, I guess they're just letting each other go. Uh, Not entirely sure. Looking like a Rain City Jacks meeting over there.
Oh,
Um, Lucking you up, I believe, is on a hot lap on these softs. Let's see if he improves. He does not. Still in P6. Couple tenths up on Kev Berge.
who is actually on a flying lap? He's flying through some ERS right now.
Who, Kev Berge?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what Kev Berge can do here. 20 minutes in the qualies. We're gonna see these softs coming on for all these drivers. I'm sure they all have the maximum amount of softs, which I think is 3 for a practice session, in order to kind of put their whatever on the table, size up.
I mean, I think he invalidated out of turn 5 there. That or he just wasn't happy with his lap. One of the two.
Yeah. Where is Red Wing? Here's Red Wing. Okay. Well, Ben Hooker says, can we get a full flying lap of Red Wing before the session ends? I will try to oblige you on that, Ben, but only because Your surname is my profession. So, we will try to get on with Red Wing later on in the race just for you. It looks like Kev is finally coming around, but I'm not sure where he is time-wise. It looks like he may have made a mistake. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a good
I
lap.
think
That
he
was
called it about halfway through the lap. The one person I'm a little surprised with, Coleman, 4 seconds off the next driver in front. I'm not sure what he's doing, but oh, whoa, almost ran to the back of Sequit, who again, not the most courteous moment right there, but
Well, Coleman does not like this track. I don't know if that's really an
this is
excuse
true.
for being 7 seconds off the leader at the moment, considering that he's not in an HRT. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he is in a Williams though. So I mean, I guess
Yeah. I mean,
I
close,
guess,
close on pace.
it is.
In terms of
It is somewhat ironic that the two bottom cars right now, excluding Doth, who was disqualified, are both in Williams. Did not do that on purpose, I don't believe. As we got a double A on and out lap. Gonna have to check in with him in about 45 seconds, see where he's at. As Kev Briggs still doing laps on those softs. I think he might be trying for another hot one. Karina says, "Hi, can I join?" I'm not sure. We do have a full lobby right now, but if you head over to trinitycompetitiveracing.com, you certainly can fill out an application. This is basically Best Buy, only for North American racing drivers on the PS4. Hello says, bruh. Not sure who that is. What's up, hello?
I'm currently watching Bam Bam on a lap, and he's doing a lot with his ERS for especially a silver driver. I'm not saying there is less skilled as everyone else, but definitely doing a lot of playing with the ERS. I don't know if it's helping his lap, but by Toro Rosso's facing the wall.
I believe that might be Clueless. I know he's in a Red Bull.
I think it was airborne.
That was it. It's either him or Lucking. Yeah, Lucking's in the pits. Double A. Finally on that hot lap, as he is into Sector 2, the rhythm part of the circuit. And if I know anything about Double A, I know he has a lot of rhythm, a lot of swivel in those hips, as he is putting together a good lap so far. Let's see what that split time is as he enters Sector 3. He is over almost 0.6 of a second up on his time, which would put him nearly in the 16s here. Let's see if he can repeat the performance he did at Barcelona, as we're going to ride on board with the shoulder cam. And it's a 117.2, still pretty good, but not quite a 16. He should have enough time to get back in, throw on a new pair of softs, and head back out there. Bam Bam's really, I think he's just doing laps just to do laps at this point. I think this might be an
that first one wasn't too bad. He actually went up to 6th place from, I think, P10 where he was. So down into the 17. But I think there's a little bit more time in there for him to get out of that car.
As we see a string of cars coming out right now, looks like both Red Bulls and a McLaren. As Be Good drives past him, I think he might be on an in lap, but he does have a lot of ERS stored up.
I think he is on a flyer here. He is still in hot lap mode coming out of turn 3, going up to tricky turn 4.
And as he leads this pack of cars up the hill into turn 4, he is going to be doing his darndest to put together a good lap here. Be Good might be on the bubble of dropping down into Golden. Might be insider info, but Freeze did communicate to me that there are a few drivers he's looking at that may not be able to make it into the
Ooh.
platinum class
Yeah,
with
do
the
not want to touch that curve.
with the new drivers coming in. Jones, obviously last year's or season 7's golden champion, also on the bubble. I think he'll be involved tomorrow. So a bit of a competition at the bottom. I mean, but it's still the bottom of the highest tier, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
A little bit of competition at the top, as you're going to see. I think Kayochin going to be putting in an outlap right here.
Yeah, for someone who I haven't heard of or seen, this is a pretty good first impression. Nice helmet and good pace. What more could you want?
Yeah, certainly. And oh, looks like Red Wing might have duffed that lap up. Sorry, Ben. Look, I thought he was on a flyer. I was riding on board, but I think I caught him after he must have invalidated. Let's go back to Kayochin. Let's see if he has anything to respond to Double A in. P2. About a tenth and a half off of Double A right now. Oh, and he's going to let Coleman go by.
Yeah, I think he invalidated going up the hill, which is a common occurrence around here. It's not more of who will corner cut there, it's who doesn't.
Yeah, if you're not corner cutting, you're not trying. Is lucking you up is not in the optimal position right there. He looks like he spun in the final corner off to the side of the track, and he's going to have to do another lap. I don't think he's going to get another flyer in. Unfortunately for him, he might just have to retire.
I think Destiny is on his flying lap here going up to turn 4. Good, kept it within the white line, so his lap should be good for the rest of it.
As we got yellows in Sector 1 and Sector 3. Ooh, love that shot in real life and in the video game of the cars bouncing up those high curbs in the chicane here at Hungary. Probably the most exciting thing, and it's usually in slow motion at this track. Destiny is 4/10 off, or 3.5 tenths off. Don't want to short him too much, but I'm not sure how this lap is really gonna pay off for him. Takes a little bit of a wide entry into the final corner, gets on the power
Not exactly
solidly,
the best line.
but he does go to the top.
16.4?
16.4. What in the world?
I mean, that is up there, like, qualifying pace.
And he's just gonna retire from the session.
Yeah, I mean, I might drop on that one too.
Yeah, take a bow, Destiny. What in the world? Where did that come from?
Adderall.
Adderall, definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
Tico will be administering drug tests after the session. I'm trying to. Oh, looks like Red Wing is still just kind of going around. Sorry, Ben. I'm trying to get your buddy, but not do anything particularly exciting right here. Gotta say, I'm pretty strong stuff from Clueless right there. 17.7 up into the top 5. Dre also into the top 5 in P4.
I'm not sure if Double A is on a lap or not. He might. Yeah, I mean, he's been burning a lot of ERS here. That is like
his last sector was 2/10 clear of his old one, but that's still going to be 3/10 off of Giant Johnson. Alex Destiny,
wow,
showing that hot lap pace in Double A, going out in style with a 180 plus G head-on hit straight to the nose. Good thing for that halo, he is all right, folks. Don't worry about him. Let's see if anybody's actually on a hot lap here, and it looks like Dorian might be. Dorian all the way down there in 19th with 119.5, 3/10 off fire up.
Dre just lost it out of turn 5, so that'll be a tough obstacle for everyone else on hot laps.
Let's see where Dorian does get up to 16, a little bit of an improvement, but a 118.5. 2 seconds off of Destiny's pace at the top of the leaderboard. Not what he was looking for tonight. India, not sure what's going on with India. Looks like he might have forgot where the pit lane entry was.
Coleman's giving us another burnout show like he did yesterday. He is the last one on track.
Let's do it, Coleman. Give the people what they came here to see.
Exactly.
Love the Eastern Bloc. Love Hungary. Magyar Nadij. Great circuit. Right outside of Budapest. There's a theme park right outside. If you want to come to a beautiful city from the Austro-Hungarian Empire, come to Budapest. We will meet you at the hotel. There's a Marriott Inn about 15 miles away.
Nice subtle plug there.
Yep.
If any hotels in that region do want to sponsor us here,
And
we're willing to negotiate.
And this practice session was brought to you by the Tourism Committee of Hungary. Destiny with a strong statement with a 116.4, getting up onto the top. I'm not sure if he's trying to go full-time again or if he's just going to be reserve, but that's definitely quite the statement. 3/10 clear of AA, the only two that were in the 116s tonight. Kyo-Chin, talk about strong statements. Great job from him. From nobody to third place. That was quite the development. Dre in P4, Clueless in P5. Kev Berge on his return from the Shadow Band. He's in P6. Red Wing in P7. Good lap from him. Sequit's best lap on the mediums was still a 17.8. Beat out everybody else on softs. M9H, Bam Bam, lucking you up. Erect, Ultimate, and Airborne.
Well, I mean, that was enjoyable, and I'm kind of glad that I pointed out Destiny coming back at the beginning of the thing, because I did not expect him to go 3/10 clear of arguably the fastest guy in TCR AA. Yeah, I mean, it was a crazy lap.
Yeah, it really was a crazy lap. That should put him at about pole time for platinum if he were to compete.
Yeah, and that's without max fuel mixture. That was only with high and hot, or rich and hot laps.
So with max, I mean, he would be.
That's a 15 sub 16 lap time.
Yeah, definitely. Here, let's see if I can get Destiny in here. Give it a couple minutes, because there is a lot to unpack there. In this practice session alone, and obviously everybody's kind of retired now, but Kyo-Chin should be set. Kyo-Chin did a great job.
Yes, sir. This be me.
Destiny, how much Adderall did you do today? A lot? 6? 7? Okay.
Yeah, about what I expected.
Yeah. And chase it with like 2 times strength, 5-hour energies.
Yeah, a bunch of creatine.
Yeah, bangs. That was. Are you going full time again, or are you just gonna reserve? Because that was a crazy fucking lap, and I think that probably would have been high 15s, with in like actual qualifying mode.
I'm hoping a full time. I don't know. See if he's just like quote unquote try me out, I guess, for the platinum thing, because I'm just now starting to get back into the game.
Well, sick humble brag, because that was a pretty impressive lap. AA, I mean, he beat everybody by over half a second last week in Spain, and you beat him by 3/10 in Hungary, which is probably a more technical track. So yeah, I just want to get your thoughts on that. You can leave if you want. I just wanted to hear your beautiful, deep voice. Once again.
I mean, I just want to hear your beautiful voice.
Oh, that's why you have to check into the Trinity Competitive Racing YouTube channel, like and subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. I'll be back tomorrow night, along with I'm not sure who, but maybe Destiny will show up again and do like a 16.1. I don't know, who knows. But for Swarner, for our time trial champion, Destiny, and for myself, Kitten, in my mom's basement, this was day 2 of the Hungary practice for TCR Season 9. We'll see you in a matter of moments for the F2 race live from Spain that will be hosted by Smeg and Kano or Dougie, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, stay tuned. About 30 minutes we'll be on. I'll talk to everybody later. Until then, stay hashtag blessed.